Good morning everyone, it's the 8th of September. I'm in Navarette, top of 22 degrees today. We're going to be walking about 17 kilometers to Najera. It should be quite a nice walk, a little bit less than the usual 20k average. I have got accommodation booked last night. I'm only booking like a day in advance. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Coming from Logroño, where I had such a lovely meal, last night's pilgrims dinner wasn't the best. I didn't want to hurt my hospitaleros' feelings by not having dinner at the albergue, but I should sort of, I guess, it's my Camino, so I should have just, thought more about myself, I think, because it was a less than great meal. It was, rice, and that was fine, but there wasn't much more than that, pretty much. So I think next time I'm just going to be very polite and just say that I've got dinner elsewhere, because in Navarette there are quite a couple of really lovely restaurants. There was one that I had a drink with Margaret, and it had a lovely menu for the pilgrims. It is, however, 18 euros, whereas the dinner I had with the at the albergue was only 10. However, I would have paid 18 euro, I think. Having said that, I think it is nice to support the albergue that you're in, but you're not obliged to. So I think from now on, I'm just going to think more carefully about that, because it kind of put me in a bit of a blah mood, going to bed, not feeling very satisfied with what I had for dinner. Anyways, there's Margaret. I'm going to head off now to walk with her today. I'll talk to you later. I hope everybody's really well. See you.
Platter like that, and there was tuna on it and eggs, and it was
farewell, Navarette. Farewell.
out last train back. You mentioned visible title. The two girls want the fish and chips, and they were downstairs. I went.
Uh-huh.
And I thought I'll have this tripe sandwich.
The rocks are really round and big amongst the vines, so it would be hard to manually water them, because you probably slip and break an ankle. And just like that, it started to rain. No warning. So typical of the Camino. It's just like, yeah, it's gonna rain. Mind you, it was moody, wasn't it?
It was moody.
Feeling very tired this morning. I thought I had a good enough sleep, but obviously I didn't. And I'm sorry, the video is not loading very well. I am using Holofly. I had Air Roller first, and then I realized I didn't buy enough data, and then I got unlimited Holofly, and it's still not working, so we'll have to sort it out in the next town.
I don't have anything for you. House of your grandmother, in the arms of your mother, the hugs of your mother, in the look of your father. It is there. It is there. It was there. In the things most sensitive. We're going to spend the life looking for what we already have. It's only a question of finding the path to return to home. There is where lives our memories in Ventosa.
So this is, in brief, it's probably saying something to do with like honor the journey, and
everything that you want is already in you. Yeah.
Oh, It's
Oh, gracias.
excellent. Okay, what's your name?
Michael.
Michael, where are you from?
I'm from Melbourne. I'm from Richmond in Melbourne.
I can't believe it's my first Australian Melburnian.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, actually, no, I met a couple from Moonee Ponds.
Okay. Oh, my sister's about to come around the corner and she's from Brunswick East.
Okay, and where did you start your Camino?
I started from, what was the town? Navarette?
Oh,
No.
Navarette. Oh, you
Navarette.
started there?
Yeah, we started there.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so fresh.
Yeah.
Look at the shoes.
Yeah,
Okay.
new socks. They're brand new.
Are you going straight to Santiago?
No, this time we're gonna finish maybe Burgos or a little after Burgos.
Okay, well, I can't really ask you how the Camino is so far.
Well, I've done three Caminos already.
You're a
I have some
veteran.
experience, not a
Yeah.
veteran,
Okay, and
Yeah.
the Pyrenees for you weren't that great either.
No.
Okay.
But I love that bit. The best bit of Camino I've done is
Yes.
from Saint-Jean,
Yes.
Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port to
Yeah.
Logroño was my favourite bit so
Oh,
far.
right, okay.
So I thought I'd do this bit because it's maybe more of some of that goodness. I don't know. We'll
I
see.
think that'd be amazing. All right, well, I think that's wonderful. 3 words to describe the Camino before we head off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Social,
Sad this storm.
exercise, and culture.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
They're
brilliant.
really good ones. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
I
no
appreciate the
worries.
interview.
Right,
I just arrived this last night whilst I was
Yeah.
to market.
This might be a bit too windy to film, but we're halfway to Najera, and I just bumped into a Melburnian resident who's here with his sister. They started in Navarette, but they've missed Logroño. How could they? Anyways, we're halfway there. The sky's a bit gloomy. Poor Margaret's phone screen has just gone black, but I'm pretty sure it's just a tiny technical thing. We'll get it sorted.
I need the toilet with a movement sensor and then sit still until it goes black and then I can get back on.
That's right. The landscape today is very Tuscany. I don't know, there's lots of those tall needle pine trees and lovely sort of old sandstone estates with the bell towers. Well, in wine country. Okay, the track's changed a bit. The terrain is now a bit rockier. Round rocks. Careful of them. Going uphill now. We're halfway to our destination. The dirt is really red. I wonder if that's got anything to do with the region growing grapes. They are very neat vines. Oh, there's even a grape arrow someone's made. Hi, Susanna and Derek. Met these. You guys coordinate. You guys are coordinated today.
Huh?
You guys are so beautifully coordinated today. Couldn't see you amongst the vines. Yeah. Everybody wanted a coffee. That poor lady was so rushed off her feet.
Probably all over the place. I said you need an assistant to do everything. And it opened from 7 till 10 o'clock.
How? Okay.
So it's my brightness. And then that's what I've done. Not made active brightness off. Let's see. Let's go. Yes.
It's raining, so I better put my phone down. 10 past 11 and we're nearly at Najera. I think that's how you say it, 10 past 11. I thought I would be getting at 2 o'clock, so gosh, the pace was cracking. Didn't mean to. Entering Najera. That's the taxi number in case we can't go on. Is it?
I think it's just bits of.
Just arrived at the first cafe after 16 kilometers, and I'm having a tortilla, which is egg and potatoes, and I'm gonna try a cappuccino this time. That was really hard, guys. The stony path that absolutely kill your joints every time you step on them, and there's so many of them on the path. I think 90% of the path were like dirt road with stones and lots of stones. So basically you're walking along and it's like you are stepping on a meat, you know, your feet is getting pummeled basically. And they're uneven, and so, you know, if I've got a bit of a old groin injury, and so it was really hurting. All arriving to Nájera. Quite pretty, isn't it?
That's when we first came in.
Marathon? I think there's a marathon or something, or I don't know, some kind of a running competition. Very pretty, lush. Is it lovely? Oh, so nice. Isn't it lovely? Bolero. So tired. Oh, here it is. Found the albergue. Here we are. Puente de Najera albergue. It's just off the bridge, guys. We'll let you know tomorrow how it is. Well, we are an hour early to check in, which means that we have to, with our bags, kill an hour. And oh my gosh, honestly, I'm not feeling up to it, but let's just keep walking along and admire the town. Margaret suggested we check out some caves, in which I looked at her horrified. We're not doing any caves exploration, Margaret. Not yet, not now, not at the moment.
In the building when they demolished. It was arrested when they demolished, and
You see what's the headlines, but there's a lot of sport and a lot of football and soccer, you know.
yeah.
There's nothing here that I recognise in terms of masking.
Because it's a year ago since the
Love blue and white art.
So as of
Just saw a bakery and I just wanted to get something. Gracias. I was craving for something with apple. Right, this is it. 10-second rules apply. Quarter past 12, can't check it into 1. I'm at the monastery of the Ave Maria Real, which is one of the most significant landmark you can visit. And look at this beautiful ceiling. Divine. So beautiful. Oh, the artwork. Lots of kings and queens have lived here, monks. I think it used to also be used as a prison and as a depot of sort, as a school. Just so stunning. Beautiful. Wow. Must visit this place when you get to Nájera. Lots and lots of gold. This is a burial place of very important kings and queens. Amazing. Rest in peace. Entering the cave. Oh, this must be where Mary appeared. Yeah? The Virgin Mary appeared and now a cave has been built to honor this. Hail Mary. Wow, that was pretty special, going into, I think what they call a crypt, where they bury noble kings and queens. And then I went to the section where the Virgin Mary was reported to have appeared. And so, yeah, it's all very, very holy and special. Beautiful stonework. More burial places. It's quite extraordinary, actually, architecturally. place very much. I love the story of the Knights Templar. I think this is the Knights Cloisters. Yes, here they are. These are the warriors, apparently. Beautiful. This is the stock du jour. We have just been given the most beautiful little room. It's got its own private sitting room and the curtains are so well done. A lovely little charming French window that overlooks the park. A little chair, so cute. And look at Margaret, she's already like settling in, she's moving in already. Little encyclopedia, Margaret, in case you want to do some reading. And I've given Margaret the bottom bunk because I'm a nice person.
She's an old age pensioner.
Yeah, that's right. I said age before beauty. Yeah. Only joking, Margaret.
Margaret played the
No, she deserves it. Yeah, it's a really lovely spot. Hello, I'm here with Beatrice from Brazil.
Hello.
Hi, how are you, Beatrice?
Pretty fine, thank you. A little bit tired, but
Yes.
that's the Camino.
Correct. Tell me, how has your Camino been so far?
Really good.
Yeah.
It's a lot of mental, a lot of fights where you can feel the angel and the devil in here, so
I like that.
it's really mental.
Yeah. If you were giving advice to somebody who wants to do the Camino, what would you say? What tips or advice?
Take a lot of ibuprofen.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and just go ahead.
Enjoy it, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 3 words to describe the Camino?
Wow. Really historical, beautiful,
Like that.
and life-changing.
Oh, I love it, Patrice. That's lovely. And last question, what's your favorite food so far?
Empanadas.
What's that? Oh, those pastries.
See,
Yes.
They're
Oh,
really good.
Lovely. Thanks for doing the interview. Buon Camino. That cliff is so red and so big. Look at these caves. People used to live in these little hole on the mountain or cliff top. Oops. It's a really interesting town, Nájera. See these holes? Caves. I tell you what, after 16 kilometers, which is not very far, but all on rocks, I just love the idea of grass. So this is me on grass. Grass feels so good after so many stones on the road today. There is a bustling restaurant scene in this town. So much to choose from, but I actually want to have something like a steak tonight. Just trying to find a good restaurant to go for that, but they eat really late, so I'm not sure if I can wait until 9 o'clock. I hope that doesn't say keep off the grass, because I'm not keeping off this grass. Ah, that feels so nice. I'm gonna sleep here for the night. This or the church porch, I don't care. I'm not moving. Did he? Did he do it?
Yeah, he does it now.
Oh, that's
He's
good.
training up the body, and you can see from his tracksuit bottoms that he's got no legs.
Ouch. Seriously, every bench is a bar now for me to stretch my legs. I think I've got a groin issue. Well, my hip flexors is actually not really working very well at the moment. Ouch! Today's walk was short, but it was painful. Anyway, Margaret and I are going to go and find something to eat. I feel like a steak, and no doubt it will be served with fries. We were just talking how there are so many vegetables being grown throughout the farms and, you know, acres of land that we walk through, and yet hardly any vegetables make it to the dinner plates. I mean, maybe if you're eating like a pilgrim's meal or menu del dia, they might have a salad, but I can tell you last night's dinner was just paella, and it was so bland, and it was frozen peas. Anyway, stop whinging, yeah. Cute.
I love this mirror.
Yeah, it's a really nice.
They've got a little balcony as well, but they don't have an ensuite. That's another little room. Oh, a stair. I thought they were in order, but they're not in order.
They're not.
Logroño, we walked across that. Najera, we walked across that today.
I think the
Oh, how cute.
Oops.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bridge.
It's 7:15 in the evening, and we're waiting for the restaurants to open for an 8 o'clock dinner. The albergue has a curfew of 10 o'clock, so that means we're going to have to throw down the steak that I intend to eat and be back here for bed before they close it. Yeah, go on. I love how you walk in your pajamas. It's great. Good on you. Oops, we just bought an eyeliner each, and we're on the floor of the chemist. And oh, I don't know, I feel a little bit stressed on trying to find food, and I'm gonna have the entrecote because I had a crappy dinner last night, which was vegetarian, and now I want meat. Proper dinner here, Margaret.
I know. You've got Cara.
Oh, lovely.
Rioja, okay?
We're gonna be so drunk. Gracias.
El camino.
Yes. You have to be in bed by 10 o'clock.
Camino.
Yeah, Camino. This is going to be interesting. A whole carafe of wine, and then he says, "Ah, Buen Camino." We're going to be so drunk. Amuse bush. Here you go, ma'am.
Okay, I was thinking, I hope that's not the soup. Not if we've got into one of those restaurants where, you know,
I would not be
you come
happy.
out starving.
Definitely as big as my face. I've never seen him so large.